sounds of modern life. The Pharaonic village covers an area of 32 acres using replicas of the tools and instruments of the ancient Egyptians. Has made the Pharaonic village into an open book on Egyptian and attended by crocodiles which were found in the Nile in ancient times. The children surrounding the plant growing in the water here is papyrus, which was used by the ancient Egyptians and rediscovered the art after many years of research. Papyrus.
So I make up a name, had it not been for my faithful wife, Horus, Vulcan Lord, God of the sun and moon. I triumphed and won back the throne. The symbol of my lost she hid a serpent, which struck me, and as its poison coursed
of herself as a man with a beard into the walls and tombs of the Valley of the Kings.
To estimate the revenue from the grain harvest the following spring.
Until my 5th year reign, I was Arton, the Sun God, the giver of life, the protector.
This magnificent building with its famous colossal statues of the king was cut entirely. This scene shows the discovery of the child Moses, whose mother had put him in a basket and floated it on the Nile to prevent him from being killed by Pharaoh's soldiers. The child was discovered by a member of Pharaoh's family and was brought up in the royal palace. Eventually he became a prophet who led his own people, the Hebrews, out of Egypt. The grotesque dwarf god Bes was a great favorite with the Egyptians. He was believed to protect people against snakes. Scenes of agriculture and industry. The nobleman and his wife are enjoying the fresh air in their garden pavilion. They are playing a game called Senet, a game for 2 players, a form of which is still played in Egypt today. And here we see the ploughman with his team and a simple wooden plough. After ploughing, the heavy clods of soil are broken up with a hoe, and then furrows are made with the broad-bladed mattock. The sower scatters the seed from a small bag or basket, and sheep follow the sower to press the seed into the tough soil with their feet. Beside the houses in the background, the fields are irrigated by means of the shatouf, which works like a barrel. When the grain is harvested, the sheaves are carried to the threshing floor in a net bag. The grain is then taken to be stored in the silos. The scribe makes a cake. Used for sweetening by the ancient Egyptians, as sugarcane was not grown and for fishing or hunting trips. Larger boats were made in Cheops at Giza. The palm tree was about for making mats and baskets, while furniture and boxes were made from water with a stick to frighten the fish into the net. Let's see.
Showing us, the ancient Egyptians, while we were playing.
The roof was made of split palm trunks covered with branches. Glass making was introduced into Egypt after the military campaigns of Thutmose III. A barley was dried out by being covered with natron salt, a form of soda found in the deserts of Egypt. The handles are added afterwards, and the pot is dried in the sun for a while before being fired.
Wow.
Now for a little Egyptian magic. This scene shows the different stages in decorating as the details would be painted in colour to make the picture look as realistic as possible. Statues were partially carved in the quarry where the stone for them was cut. First of all, the breaks away. After the stone has been smoothed and polished, vases were made from various kinds of stone, particularly alabaster. The vase is sunk into the ground to prevent cracking during drilling. The tools of the carpenter and joiner, as well as shields and throw sticks. The horse-drawn war chariot was in. Perfumes were very popular by the Egyptians for clothing and many other purposes. Bundles of flax stalks are pulled. They are then pulled through a smaller comb to separate the fibers from the outer woody covering, and the good fibers are picked out and spun into thread on a spindle. The fine linen thread is then woven into cloth on a loom, brought to this country by the Hyksos. It was papyrus paper making, for which the government has the monopoly. The lowest part of the stem is the best part, are placed on a piece of cloth in 2 layers, one vertical and one horizontal together. The sheet is then covered with another piece of cloth and pressed between 2 heavy stones for several days. During that good wine was appreciated in Pharaonic times, and this scene shows the method of winemaking.
قلبي نكير ذاكر الله المصطفى صفي صلى عليه الله أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا ربنا مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم
by showing itself big size wine is a civil language now. No one speaks hieroglyphics, but actually we are still with handwriting. So this is the hieroglyphic, the complete letter and erotic.
المصطفى صفي صلى عليه أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا ربنا مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم
This is the shower room.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم ما مد لخير الخلق يدا أحد إلا وجهه سعيدا فلذاك مددت يديه يدي وبذلك كنت من السعداء الله 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 محمد يا زين يا من جئتنا بشرى طه نور العين. قلبي في المدينة وجد السكينة قال يا نبينا السلام عليك. قلبي في المدينة وجد السكينة محمد نبينا السلام عليك. صلوات الله وسلامه عليك يا رسول الله. صلوات الله وسلامه عليك يا حبيب الله. صلوات الله وسلامه عليك يا رسول الله. صلوات الله وسلامه عليك يا حبيب الله.